Oh, yo,
Yo,
this is
you in
about
the
to be
car.
crazy. Yo, yo, Danielle, it's an honor. Oh my gosh, to talk to you. I can't wait to make this happen. Give me a 3, 2, 1 so I can, like start.
Okay,
Awesome.
3, 2, 1.
Yo, what's up? Y'all rocking with the go to the game, hip hop game, a hot 97. Now, even though I'm in a car right now, you know what I'm saying? The real person, the real one that's really riding out on that 40 acres, you gotta show your love for the one and only Danielle Deadwyler in the building right now. First
Yeah.
of all, my first question to you is there's nothing you can't do as an actress. Oh my gosh. There's nothing you can't do. What attracted you to the 40 Acres movie? Like, what was that thing that said, you know what? I'm signing on the dotted line. I got to do this.
Yeah, I jump on because of who's in tow, right? I wanted to work with RT. I felt he's visionary. He comes from music videos and television and has his own rhythm and knowledge and musicality to the way that he directs. And he wrote a fantastic story that does have badassness, not just amongst myself, but everybody in the cast. He shows this beautiful family that's fighting for themselves, fighting for each other. And so I wanted to be a part of that. He was connecting us to the land, connecting us to history, connecting us to the cultural ways of Black and Indigenous people, and telling that all in the midst of an action thriller, an apocalyptic action thriller that you just get to see them fuck shit up in a beautiful way. And so I wanted to play.
Wow. So now, one thing I want to ask you, and I was asking the cast as well. There's a video game called The Last of Us. I'm not sure if you ever either watched the show or if you ever played this game before on PlayStation. But this movie is like the next level of what like that Last of Us experience could be like. Do you see yourself in the gaming industry at all, bringing your talent to the gaming world? And how can 40 Acres be an anchor or an anchor into bringing you into that world?
You know what? I'm not a big gamer at all. My son plays, and I have heard of The Last of Us and whatnot. I haven't seen the show, or I've seen others play the game, but I'm not as intricately like detailed and nuanced in all of the things. But I'm always interested in being pulled into any kind of world to see what the inner makings is. I've heard that people learn skills from gaming, which is weird because it'd be weird for me because I'm more of an in real life kind of person. But I do think that there is a knowledge that is happening generationally that people can tap into. And so meeting people where they are is something that I want to do. That's why I've been playing in all kinds of artistic fields, different genres, film, TV, theater, performance art, visual art. I'm here to meet the audience where they are, as much as they come to me.
But you did. Yeah, that'd
Um,
be so crazy. So
mhm.
now, a major question for you. I want to ask you personally, especially being on set and in scene. What was a scene that you felt personally because of the strength of the family and the importance of survival? What was a scene in 40 Acres that you could share with the audience that moved you to do it? Because I believe that when people see this, there's some scenes where it's like, yo, like I know something like this would be in this movie. So what moves you, like whether it's a scene or a moment while filming this that you could share with the audience to make them really understand why they need to see this movie?
I think the family scenes of being at the dinner table, um, both of them, quite frankly, because one is this inherent joy amongst the family, them playing, them talking about what they're reading. So that's like this beautiful educational component to the way that they are personally engaging, and then the way they're playing with the bird calls. It's just like it's a basic fundamental thing that can bring people together, and just talking about how daily life has been, that's something that everybody gets to understand. We just want to be together, and that's just them being together. And then I think the other dinner scene is critical in thinking about how difficult it is to try to communicate across generations, across time, and like her knowledge of what can happen and what has happened to the family as a result of a tragedy that happens in the story that I don't want to give away, and how dire it is for her to try to communicate across generation what this means to them and the potential of them. And so there's always this need between generations to understand the plight of something. And you don't know it because you haven't experienced it, but they don't know it because they have a unique experience, their own present understanding of things. And so I think those two things are really lovely in saying this is a family kind of feature. It is violent, and yet, I mean, that is a part of our world, and that those things can bring us together.
Wow. So one thing I would say, because I got to wrap, I'm gonna
Yeah.
just leave you with this because this is very powerful. There's a video game called South of Midnight, and there was a
Mm.
part in the game where the main character Hazel Flood, she didn't really show respect to the generations, like the eras that you was talking about. But but the to say, hey, there was life before you existed. So that means you don't know every movies that did. Also listen. When you watch 40 Acres, also listen, because that is the beauty of the movie. So thank you so much, Danielle, for being a jewel, not just in this movie, but in your walk in life and what you've been able to create and touch us with your skill set. It is an honor. Thank you so much. It's the go to the game, baby. Hip hop gamer on your hot 9-7 every day. That's my word. And we out of here, baby. Peace. Danielle, let's get it. 40 acres.
I appreciate you.